I'm making the most delicious satay chicken tenders. I love satay sauce, and this is a real winner. You can make it like I am using the air fryer function on your Ninja. So if you've got any air fryer, you can make this recipe and you can make the sauce on the hob. You're only basically heating the sauce. We just got to put all the ingredients together, give it a mix and heat it up. It really is that simple. Of course, if you do have a Ninja Foodi like me, you could cook your chicken on air fry first, set that aside, and then put all your ingredients for your satay sauce in your pot on sear and saute. Then chuck the chicken into the sauce. Hey presto, dinner is ready. Serve this with whatever you like. I'm going to be serving it with some jasmine rice because I think that's a really nice combination with this dinner. And then also I'm going to do a little bit of veg on the side as well. So I'm making this for 3 people tonight. So me, my husband and my son are going to be eating this. If you want to kind of increase the quantities, then go ahead and increase them. I hope you enjoy this type of recipe and that satay is a bit of you. Don't forget to give me a like if you do enjoy the video. And if you're new here and haven't seen one of my videos before, then of course I'm Susannah, and I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel for more Ninja Foodi recipes like this one. Enjoy the video and let's go and cook. I'm going to begin by making my satay sauce. So I need my scales and I've got a jug here as well. So let's put the jug on the scales. Right, first thing is some peanut butter. I've got a massive tub here. Look at that. The smell is incredible of that. Right, you want 45 grams. Now, I'm making this for 3 of us this evening. My son's going to try this with us. Hopefully, he's going to like it. So let's just measure out 45 grams. You'll need some coconut milk, and I'm using a full fat one, and 200 millilitres. I've got a lime around here somewhere, if I can find it. Nah, there you go. Got my lime, and we're going to cut that in half. And we're going to juice that, and that is going to go lovely in our nice satay sauce. Just really balances it out, so don't miss the lime, it is important. And then the other half. The weather is starting to get better, and I'm kind of fancying different types of food, and this satay chicken tenders is a real winner. It's delicious. So juice of a lime goes into the satay sauce. Now we need some soy sauce. If you're gluten-free like me, then you can get this one here, which is tamari, and that is gluten-free. Tastes the same as far as I'm concerned. So a tablespoon, lovely. And then I want a teaspoon of curry powder, and you can use whichever curry powder you wish to. So a teaspoon. And then I got a new jar of honey here. Lovely. We want a tablespoon of honey. It's going to give that sweetness to our sauce. Scrape that out. And let's just give that a little mix around. And we're going to actually heat this on the hob in a saucepan. To be honest, I should have just put it straight in the saucepan. Would have been easier and saved on washing up. Never mind. If you want to do that, put it straight into a saucepan. And then as we heat this, it will thicken. So now I'm just slicing up my chicken. So I want them to be quite chunky pieces to make my chicken tenders. So I've got 3 there and then another 3 here. So it'd be around sort of 3 each, I think is good. So a sort of smallish chicken breast each is perfect for this. And that's what I'm going to calculate the calories on. If you want my recipes where you can access them and you can print them, then the best thing to do is to go over to my website, which is www.susannaskitchen.uk. And this is a recent thing. I've started putting all of my recipes onto the website. It does take me quite a lot of time, as you can imagine, but I think it's well worth it because you'll be able to access the full recipes. That's an ingredients list, that's also the method, the calories, and I try and put, you know, a lengthy description. And if there's anything you never don't understand that's on there and you've got any questions about the recipe, you can just contact me as well. So I've just washed my hands, so let's do our prep that we need to do. So salt and black pepper on the chicken. No one wants bland chicken, do they? Some black pepper. I'm really liking these new grinders that I got recently, by the way. And that's the other thing that's on the website. If you want to check out what accessories that I'm using, when I'm cooking and using the Ninja, all the links to Amazon. So everything's really easily accessible. Now on my plate, I'm going to crack my egg over here. Lovely job. Let's give that a little beat. So with this recipe, there's a little bit of work to do in the prep, but other than that, it is super, super easy. Now I want my breadcrumbs. You can make your own breadcrumbs, you can buy them. These ones are gluten-free because that is what I need. Any breadcrumbs. Panko is particularly nice with this type of recipe. Okay, I can always add more to the plate if I need to. Last thing I was going to season my chicken with was some garlic granules because I think that will go really, really nicely with this dish. So let's just sprinkle that over. So grab your piece of chicken, just give them a mix around because now I can get my hands dirty because I'm not going to be touching anything else for a moment apart from the chicken. So grab a piece of chicken and in your egg and just move that around a few times so that it's well coated. Drip any excess off and then into those breadcrumbs and then just toss that around until you've got it really nicely coated. Now you can double dip, which basically means that you're going to go back into the egg, back into the breadcrumbs, and that way you do get a thicker coating. It's up to you really, but just letting you know that you can do that. I think these are getting coated pretty well actually. Look at that. That is good to me. When these are all done, these are going to go onto air fry. I'm going to put them on 200 degrees centigrade, which is 400 Fahrenheit. And they will go on for around 16 to 18 minutes, I would estimate. I'm going to check mine with a meat thermometer. Also, when I put them into the air fryer, I am going to spray a little bit of spray oil on them. It's really going to help us give that nice, crispy, golden coating on the outside of those chicken tenders. So I'm on a bit of a tight time schedule tonight, which is why I have got my satay sauce on the hob here. I can tell you this smells absolutely incredible and you will not regret making this. This is yummy, so yummy. Tasted a little bit, it's just amazing. This sauce, as you can see, has thickened up nicely. If you don't want to use your hob and you only want to use your Ninja, of course, I completely understand that. If you've got a Ninja Foodi rather than just an air fryer, then you'll be able to put that on sear and saute. So cook your chicken first, remove the chicken, let it rest. It's going to stay warm, particularly if you cover it. Then you could put your sauce into your pot, sear and saute it, and then put the chicken in at the end. Let's get the lid down. Oh, actually, I've forgotten the spray oil. Before we put the lid down on the chicken, let's just spray it with some oil. Great, lid down onto air fry. I said 200 is what I was doing, didn't I? And I'm gonna put it on for 15 minutes to start with, and then we'll just increase the time, keeping on the temperature. When we get to halfway and this beeps, I'll be turning it over, and then I'll keep turning it over every minute or so, because we want to get that coating nice and crispy and even with the colour. Chicken is actually cooked in 15 minutes. I've checked it with my meat thermometer and we are all good to go. So I've served up my vegetables and my rice here, and then in here I'm just coating this crispy chicken in that lovely satay sauce. Oh my goodness, it tastes absolutely incredible. So whoops, we can serve some of this on the plate here. So here it is, my satay chicken tenders. Look at that lovely sauce. Topped it with some chilies there, obviously completely optional. There is rice under there, you can hardly see it. and some veg on the side.